Pastor Anna had asked us to talk about stewardship today. Remember that?
Yeah. Stewardship's a big deal, but, we can't be in two places at once. Sam scheduled the mission trip to Asheville months ago, and it just happens that we have to drive to North Carolina today.
Any of my name?
Yeah, but it's nothing, Sam. Dave and I are just talking about church finances and stewardship.
Well, I'm hungry.
Wait a second. Didn't you eat breakfast before we left?
Hey, that was a couple hours ago.
All right, but actually we need to stop for some gas, so we'll find a place and we'll try to get you something to eat. All right, Sam?
Good.
So, Dave, if we were at church this morning, what would you have said to the congregation? I mean, you've been treasurer for what, like 20 years now?
How about 30?
30.
30 years.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of finances over 30 years. In fact, I brought the bulletin with us on this ride, and we put an insert in there that kind of talked a little bit about some of the numbers. I thought maybe the most important thing was just the amount of deficit we had over the last few years. You remember?
Yeah, for sure.
I think before COVID, we were starting to see the signs where we were starting to, the deficit was starting to creep up, but we kind of kept it around 40,000-50,000. But COVID hit, and we jumped well over 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
And it was 150,000 for all the way through 2024. And it was just getting to the point where it's really worrying us.
Yeah, I remember looking at how much we had in reserves and the amount of money that we were going through, and it just wasn't sustainable. I mean, it was looking like the church was, really in trouble. So I was really excited to see that in 2025, this year, the gap between our revenue and expenses was only about $40,000. I mean, that's still a big number, but it's manageable, and it's certainly moving in the right direction if we focus and we mind the gap.
Hey, that mind the gap, that's kind of funny. I love that slogan. Adopted it from the London Underground.
That's right.
Yeah, right? But yeah, so, we reduced that gap from like 150,000 a year before to maybe about 40,000 or so this year. How much closer can we get next year or this year coming up, and maybe even keep pushing it 2-3 years, maybe?
Yeah.
0?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He's still snoring back there, I think.
Yeah, he is. So we need some gas.
All right. Sounds like a good idea. Let's look up for an exit. I see what you did there. If we had GPS, we would know exactly where the next gas station is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't trust GPS. And besides, this is our third trip down to the south for Hurricane Helene recovery. And, I know where I'm going. I'm the type of guy that once I've been someplace once, I never forget the directions. So, we're good.
All right. Let's get that exit.
All right. Hey, I think there's one coming up here.
Good.
Well, it's good to know that they got Wawas around here, too. Hey, Dave, why don't you hop out and fill us up? What? Huh?
I don't know how to fill up.
What do you mean?
Hey, I grew up in Jersey. We don't fill up our gas tanks in Jersey. You grew up, in Iowa, Midwest somewhere?
Sure.
You pumped gas.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm sorry?
I kind of forgot.
I can't quite.
I forgot, Dave. I've lived here for 30 years. I forgot how to pump gas.
What are we going to do now?
Let's make Sam do
Sam.
it. Hey, Sam.
What? Hey,
We need you to jump out and pump gas for us.
I don't pump gas, and I'm hungry. I'm getting something to eat.
What are we going to do now? get some help around here?
Help here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Somebody.
Pump us, please.
Hey, I heard you guys talking earlier about Mind the Gap. What is that?
Well, since you were sleeping again, the Mind the Gap program is what we're calling our stewardship program this year. We are so close to narrowing the gap between our income and expenses. We're about $40,000 this year. We can get it we could probably get it to zero if we have enough diligence in it.
Oh, how will we do that?
Well, first and foremost, I think we all need to pray. We all need to ask God for guidance and to help us figure out what we're going to give to the church and constantly be working towards that tithe. The congregation at St. Andrews has been incredibly faithful and has been incredibly supportive over the last few years as we've gone through our financial struggles, and I think that they're going to continue to do so.
And you know, the reason we've been able to reduce it so drastically in this year is because ideas come from our congregation. The idea for pickleball, that goes back to Frank.
Yeah.
Family Promise, Scott, I know that was a big part of what you brought to the church. So if we can harness people's ideas, who knows, we might be able to solve it very quickly.
And did you see a number of people at worship last week?
Yeah.
How about the new members?
Yeah.
If we continue being a welcoming church and invite people to visit and join us, we'll continue to grow. Man, I really love you on a road trip.
Yeah.
Hey, how long have we been on the road?
I don't know, about 3 hours or so.
Things sure do look familiar around here. I think we're going to need more prayers from the church.